I broke it running from the police. Right before I found this place. I'm just playing, man.
You're hilarious, man. No, you're good, man.
If you don't have fun in life, especially when you ain't got nothing, you gotta have fun. Plus, God's got me. It's a good one.
Whenever you're ready.
I'm ready.
All right, Jordan. Well, tell me about yourself.
I'm 37. Worked hard all my life up until about 13 or 14 months ago. They told me I had a brain tumor and I had less than 6 months to live, and I said, forget working. And since I've been out on these streets, I had a preacher come up in Ybor, 2 of them actually, me and the lady I was with. And he came up and he just started praying for my head. First they said they hate Ybor, they never come there. But something made them come that night. And I went to jail not too long ago, and they did CAT scans and stuff, and it's not cancerous and it's shrinking. So if that's, I gotta give props to God. He's saving my life.
And when did you find out that how long did you have?
It was almost 14 months ago. I found out they told me I had 6 months to live.
6 months to live.
And I'm still here. It's over a year.
14 days later? Over a year?
It's been over a year, so God's got me. I don't know what his plans are for me, but he's got some sort of plan. He let me find this place. This place was a savior, man. Right before I came to this place, I got hit by a car and it broke my arm. And I was sleeping out on Del Mabry, and three guys tried to come and rob me for my speaker. And they stomped on my arm and re-broke it. I came here not too much longer later. This is a safe place. I mean, it's a good spot, especially for the women, because the women out on the streets don't get to be safe all that much. They have to go find places to sleep with cameras and stuff like that, and it's not really safe for them. At least here, if you don't want to be in trouble and you want to keep your nose clean and do better, this is a place. Miss Jamie over there, she's our inspiration. She gets everybody up and tries to inspire them to go and do better for themselves, which is one of the reasons why I came here, was because of that lady. She said everybody was doing good and getting inspired and getting up and getting jobs and getting off the street, and we got a lot of thanks to thank that lady for.
Jordan, can you, how did you grow up?
I was kicked out at 12, grew up on the streets, but I grew up respectful. I still hold doors for ladies, and my kids came up the same way. You help old people, you help ladies, and you keep manners. You're not disrespectful except for when it needs to be. And I was raised in the streets and I came up that way. So, I mean, if I can be that way, anybody can be that way. You ain't gotta be hard and all big and bad to be on the streets. Actually, God saved me by sending in more people behind me with most of the stuff I get into than anything. So I just gotta thank him. Any more questions? I don't know what to say. Except for God's good, and Miss Jamie, you better get your little ass up here and do it. Excuse my language. But that's this lady that's our inspiration. You should put her next up here. She really does. She gets people up. She tries to inspire them to get up and do good and go out there and get you a job. Don't sit on your ass. She tried it with me, but I got a broke arm, so I got an excuse for now. But I worked hard my whole life. Got separated, went to prison. Prison saved my life. I used to hear voices. When I got it, there's only one more I got to say about God. One more story I'll tell you about now with God. Before I went to prison, I had a wife, kids, house, cars, all that stupid stuff. It's all gone when I went to prison. But when I went to prison, before then, I used to hear voices, a lot of them. And I was in my first camp, and we were talking, having a Bible session, and a kid mentioned something about demons, and I told him I'm trying to make mine be quiet. And they started reading out of the Bible and casting them out. And I got all sweaty, and it was March, it was cold in there, and they turned like a pale gray, and for 5 minutes it went. I haven't heard them voices since. So God's everywhere, no matter what you call him, what religion you are, it's still the same God. We call him different names. But I don't want everybody to get the wrong impression. If you see me on the streets, I'm an asshole. I won't talk back, and I'll just keep walking. Besides that, I'm nervous. Can I quit now?
Yeah. You did amazing, man. Thank you so much.
You need to get your ass up there. Oh, yeah. See, this lady working. You got everything?
Yeah, I got you, man. Thank you so much.